Hey guys, welcome back to the Autohound, and we are back and ready to rock and roll. This week, today, November 14th, 2021. Can you believe the year is almost over? Well, up here in the Northeast, the year is definitely almost over. Fall weather means two very sad things. One, cars are going away into the garages and hibernating for the winter, and two, cars are going away and hibernating for the winter. I think it's a little sad. That means snow coming in and whatnot. So look at this. The wife is saying hello. Hi. So it's a little sad to see the kind of, winter coming in with the snow and whatnot. But once the snow is over, we've got some great plans for the Boxster. I'll share those with you as we get closer to that period of time. In addition to that, there's some other fun stuff coming to the channel. So let's kind of just get started with what's going to happen this upcoming week. Tomorrow, I have a test drive scheduled with Tesla of Peabody, and we're going to be doing the Model Y. And why am I going to be doing the Y? I think the reason I'm doing it, honestly, is I got to see more electric cars. It's the wave of the future. We're looking at 5-10 years out before widespread adoption of that. We've already had that conversation. But what I think more importantly is that there are people that are buying these cars and they're kind of sight unseen. So for my 72 subscribers, I'm going to do this for you guys. I want to go out there, test drive the car, see what it's like. I've already spoken to the dealership. They're completely fine with me taking the car for a test drive, of course, and also filming it and then throwing it up on my channel. So I'm excited about that. That's going to happen tomorrow, so you'll see that video on Wednesday after we get done editing it. My Bugatti is in the back, that right there. So not test driving one of those. Also this week, thanks to a friend of mine, Fuel Fanatic Experience on on Instagram. He is going to be letting me test drive and review his 1975 Porsche 911 SC Safari. This car, I've seen it in person a couple of times already. It's unbelievable. It looks sinister going down the road. I can't wait to get my hands on it to see what this is going to do and how much fun it's going to be. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. And that video is going to be, I believe, next Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, because I'm going to have to edit it down. Again, I want to make sure I put good content out there for you. I'm getting a little bit of glare on the side of my head, so I'm just going to change the light over here just a little bit and just throw it that way. So give me a quick second. There we go. That's much better. So we're going to be doing that. Also, I wanted to talk to you about people that drive in Massachusetts. There is a common term called masshole. Masshole basically is somebody who drives a little bit stupidly, and they cut people off, and they don't really pay attention, and they don't do the right things on the road. One of my people that I follow, Tedward, on YouTube, he showed a video of a Tesla going all the way from the left lane to the right lane in about 60 feet before he had to get off the exit. He almost killed his entire family. And if you haven't seen the video by Tedward, go check that out. I follow him on Instagram, Instagram and YouTube. Puts out great content a couple of times a week. And today he did one on the Porsche 991. Very, very cool. So please go check that out. Now we want to talk kind of about B is for build. This year, I'm going to ask my subscribers to bear with me a little bit. I'm going to kind of venture into possibly some new ideas, and one of which is possibly building a car out. And I haven't fully decided on it yet. It's going to depend on a lot of things, but hopefully that's going to be coming to the channel. And if it does, I really think the channel is going to blow up as far as subscribers and users, and that's kind of important to me. I think it's important to the people who watch the channel and to see me keep coming back once a week, especially in this live version. I really enjoy doing this. For the month of November, my videos are going to be a little sparse. November and December, I would say probably once a week I'll be uploading possibly twice a week. Depends on content. But I don't want to overburden people with so much going on, especially during the holiday season. Holidays are so for spending time with friends and family, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That is kind of the end of that. I'm not sure if anybody is watching this from my Instagram feed. If you are, DM me this word right here, Bugatti. If you DM me Bugatti, I'm going to send you a really cool Autohound shirt. See, Autohound right here, really cool shirt. So I will send you a free shirt as long as you DM me the word Bugatti. Of course, we'll communicate back and forth. I'll get your address. I'll ship it right out. No charge. I'll cover shipping and everything. I don't care where you live in the world. I'll get it to you. Get it within 2 weeks because I'm going to have to order the shirt as we get it. So I'll need your size and all that stuff. So hopefully you'll be able to do that. And then also, please subscribe to this channel. The more subscribers we get, the more giveaways that we can get at. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a really cool hoodie. And instead of the Patriots logo, it's going to have an Autohound logo on it. And I'll be sending 10 of those out to my subscribers randomly, and I'll pick them from an Excel spreadsheet. Then I'll have a random number generator. So that should be a lot of fun. If you did see my Instagram today, you'll notice that I picked all blue cars. That was done on purpose. I did blue cars, blue writing for the text on my TikTok and Instagram. And the reason I did that is because my wife, she told me, she's right. I like blue cars. I'm very surprised that I do. And, I never kind of given it a second thought. I'm always like, oh, I really like arena red and I like silver and I like, but blue cars are cool. One of my friends who owns a Boxster, he has a really cool kind of midnight blue. I don't know the exact name of the color. Sorry, Gary. But it's a really cool blue color and it's really deep and looks like you just dive right into the paint. Please don't. So we don't want any damage to cars. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with my next car is going to be blue, or if I wrap it, it's going to be blue or whatnot. Oh, did I say next car? I did. So right now I am hunkering down for the winter up here in the Northeast in Boston. It's not a good time to go buying anything. However, in the summertime, or springtime, when we have the nicer weather coming in, I'm going to start looking at cars. I've already started looking, and I've dropped the hint a couple of times for my wife. Hi. Hint. So I'll be looking for kind of a bluish car, but I'm not thinking like a navy blue or royal blue. I'm going to go with something different and unique, not that comfy. So you can see the Bugatti behind me. It's got the dark blue and the light blue. Neither one of those really do it for me. I don't know. I'm thinking something kind of like this Viper blue. This is a really cool color. And I'm thinking the racing stripe coming up here, one single stripe coming up over from here all the way up over the dashboard into the top of the back of the car. So that'll probably be another Boxster S. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with my current Boxster S. However, we'll see what happens there. But again, that's 6 months down the road, and I just want to kind of throw some things out there. So yeah, blue cars and whatnot. The reason we're here today is to talk about the news in the car community. And there has been some interesting news in the car community. Hoovy's Garage, who I also follow, they had some fraudulent stuff happen on their account. He tried to sell some cars, and he created an account called buyhooviescar.com or yahoo.com or something like that. And someone spoofed the email address and added an S to the end of it and started taking deposits for cars that weren't even his. So apparently this gentleman is going to be in a lot of trouble with the FBI. Anytime that you do something like this online and you take money either through the mail or if you take it online, you're actually committing a felony. So don't do that. Well, plus it also makes you a dirtbag, and you don't want to be a dirtbag. Part of what we do here at Autohound is we kind of make sure that we stay kind of, under the radar. We want to enjoy our cars, and we don't want to be idiots with them. My wife said, very funny. I'm not sure what she's referring to, but I'll stop talking about cars now. Correction, blue cars are buying a new car. She didn't respond. That being said, we're going to keep this video to probably about 15 minutes today. I don't have a lot of content to share with you. Like I said, we've got some exciting test drives coming up this week, some exciting reviews coming up this week, and I'm looking forward to getting your input and feedback on it. If you like this type of content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The more subscribers, the better. We can keep doing this. Looking at December to see if I'm at my magical 100 subscriber mark. Oh, look, we've got another person that just joined in. If you've just joined into the live stream, please say hello. I'd love to know who jumped in on this. In addition to that, we're looking forward to putting the car away in the right way. Oh, that person just dropped out, sadly. So here's what I will tell you. When you're storing a car for the winter and you don't care about the tires, it doesn't matter what you inflate them to, because you're going to get flat spots on the tires. You're going to get rid of the tires next year. Not a big deal. And that's the case in my case. I'll be buying 4 new tires for my car. However, you really like your tires. What you want to do is you want to overinflate them. So if they're a 38-pound tire, put them up to 42. It's not going to hurt the tire, and it won't flatten because it's going to be pretty solid the entire time, basically like a rock. When you take it out of storage, then at that point, lower it to the correct tire pressure. The tire pressure will prevent them from flat spotting on the bottom. The other thing that you don't want to do in most newer cars, anything with electronic fuel injection, you really don't want to use stable or any type of fuel stabilizer. And the reason you don't want to do it is because they gum up the inside of the pistons and the valves. So the valves get all kind of gunky, and that could cause problems. I was told that by my mechanic, James, over at North Shore Motor Works. Highly recommend that you go to him if you live up in the Peabody, Mass area. Really, really good mechanics, super fair, and they know their stuff. And they're affordable, which is really what you want. The other thing with the storing of a car is you want to make sure you keep the rodents out. And the way that I do it is I use damp rid. Damp rid, I put one in the trunk or frunk of my car. I put one in the inside cabin of my car and one in the actual back trunk of the car. And then I don't put anything in the tailpipes because, knowing me, I'll forget to take it out. I put a trickle charger on it. I recommend a trickle charger for anybody who's storing their car. It just, your battery doesn't have to go through that horrible power cycle of going up and down and up and down. So I recommend strongly that you do get a trickle charger. Super important. The other thing, when you are storing your car, try to keep it uncovered. A lot of people, I've had this argument this whole summer, actually, not an argument, discussion, whatever you want to call it, about covering your car, not covering your car when you're storing it. My belief is that you keep the car uncovered and nothing condenses inside the car, so you get less moisture inside the car. Think of it like a blanket. When you're under a blanket, yes, your body gets warm. However, if it's cold outside, the warmth, the cool air from underneath will rush under the car and will create condensation and get that little sticky, dewy stuff all over your car, and you don't want that. That's my opinion. There are some people like, no, cover the car up and whatnot. I believe keep it uncovered. Make sure that you do that because it will prevent the gunk from getting out. The other thing you want to do before you put the car away is you want to wash it about a day before you put it away. Wash it and then drive it for a good 20 minutes. Make sure that when your car is stored, your brakes are clean. If you wash your car and then bring it right to the garage and store it, those brakes are still going to be wet, and you're going to have little rust spots. So we've all done it. When it rains outside, brakes tend to rust up very quickly, or surface rust, and then you hit a little noise, and you don't want that. So what you do is just drive your car a little spiritedly, get them really nice and dry, and then put your car away and keep it unlocked. Do not lock your car unless it's being in an unsecure location. If it's a secure location, do not lock your car. Keep your keys with you so nobody can steal the car, of course, but do not lock it. The reason you don't want to lock it is because if the battery tender fails, if the electricity fails, if anything happens, you're still able to get into the car and be able to get the car at least pop the hood and hit the jump start and go from there. Well, some cars don't jump start, but those are the newer cars, not the older ones that we currently have. So we've eclipsed 15 minutes right now. Just wanted to say thank you once again for watching the Autohound. It's been a fun season. My video on Friday is going to be the best of. So I'm going to take a bunch of videos and I'm going to kind of piece them all together from all the car shows that I did this year. So all the cool cars that I saw this year. And it should be a good 20, 25-minute video and should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a little choppy because of, different cars and different days and whatnot, but I'll try to use some pretty cool transitions in there. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure that you remember it's about the drive. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and bye now. So we got to hit the end stream button, and I keep forgetting to say bye now and whatnot. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ending stream.